Every breath counts. Every breath carries a risk invisible to the eye. Shimie is a 27-year-old man who has been struggling for the past 2 years with worsening chest pain, cough, and shortness of breath. It's getting worse. He has had two admissions into the intensive care. His lungs are failing to sustain him. Shimie's life stopped the day he was hooked to the oxygen. Once full of energy and dreams, he now lives tethered to a machine that keeps him alive. He needs a portable oxygen cylinder just to return home, to breathe freely beyond hospital walls. But his family, already stretched thin trying to cover mounting medical bills, cannot afford one. The developing world is known for its rich soil and rocks, which has led to years of exploitation. However, these soils are rich in toxins alike. Many young men spend long hours underground or breaking rocks, breathing in dust while their protective equipment sit unused in the storage rooms. Many don't know that it's slowly destroying their lungs. Those who know cannot afford another way to provide for their families. Occupations in mining and rock processing expose workers to dust, fumes, and gases that cause serious disease and premature death. One of the most common is silicosis, a preventable lung disease caused by inhaling fine crystalline silica dust. Globally, silicosis remains a major public health challenge. In 2019, silicosis caused a total of 655,700 disability adjusted life years worldwide. Yet the true burden is likely underestimated, especially in developing countries where surveillance systems are weak and data is scarce. Alarmingly, recent research in Rwanda illustrates the scale of the problem. A 2022 study reported that nearly 10% of minors in one district were affected by silicosis. Silicosis is more than a lung disease. It is a disease of inequality. It slowly robs minors of breath, strength, and dignity. What begins as a cough or chest pain becomes lifelong shortness of breath, fatigue, and vulnerability to infections, reducing their ability to work and earn. Families feel the impact immediately. Children may leave school, meals grow scarce, and medical costs soar. Spouses and children become caregivers, bearing emotional and financial burdens. Communities lose young, productive workers, weakening local economies and straining healthcare systems. Silicosis is not just a medical condition, it is a social and economic injustice placed on the most vulnerable who trade their health for survival while their suffering remains invisible to the balance sheets of economic progress. Join us, advocate for safety, demand accountability, and help build a future where work no longer costs workers their health. Chimia's story is just one of many that highlight the urgent need to educate workers in mining and rock processing about the invisible risks to the eye that every breath carries, because every breath counts.